Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2023 Underwater Rugby World Championship here in Montreal, Canada. We have the next game of the day, number 15. It's going to be the Swedish national team challenging the Norwegian national team. Norway, current world champion on the women's side. And Sweden, certainly not a team to be underestimated. They have a lot of good young players who gained some experience over the last years. They have a lot of new players there and a lot of vets as well. So Norwegian women also competing with some of the veteran players we've seen over the last years. So this is certainly going to be a good game here. Going to be expecting a lot of back and forth, heavy fighting. It's going to be a fun game. Alright, off we go. Norway here, first on the ball. Trying to move straight forward. Locked up a bit by Sweden. The scrum, ball dropping down. Covered. Lot of play close to the ground at the moment. Norway still ball possession sting, Swedish possession here. Free throw for Norway. Swedish player went out of bounds there. Norway trying to move forward. Keeping ball in their own ranks in the corner. Moving in now, we see them heavily attacking from above. Typical attack patterns for Norway, positioning a player underneath the goal, trying to push upwards. Hope stream is working again. Chat, can you confirm that? Norway circling the Swedish goal. Sweden back in possession. Well done with them recovering the ball in their own half. Now trying to move back into the Norwegian half. Moving forward. Good effort there. Going on the bottom, so you have a little bit of space for themselves to go forward. Chat stream is working. That's good. That's nice to hear. Thanks there for the confirmation. Yeah, we're switching stream key in between each other game, so you might have to hop on to a new one. It should be live all the time on the CMS homepage, on the landing page on YouTube. Alright, moving forward. Backrennen for Sweden. Bad. A bit of back and forth pathing. She's trying to keep the ball within their own ranks, not letting the Norwegians have it there. You can see the Norwegian forwards moving out. swimming back and forth between Swedes rather than letting them come towards the goal. So a lot of swimming done by them. Might change up their game plan, and rather than being out there, let them come to the goal a little bit. So they can recover the ball easier together with the defenders and the goalkeepers. So Sweden seems very much content just having the ball there in the Norwegian half. But Norwegian forecheckers now trying to press them further to the middle so they can have space for their own defenders. Sweden certainly wants to draw them out, open up the goal, maybe have a fast break onto the basket. Certainly seems to be the tactic to stay quite far back. Now, first attempt there in a long time to get in there. Away in Sweden, number 91, trying to put it to the other side. Alfredsson. Pass missing and recovered by Norway, moving forward. Being stopped a bit in the middle of the pool. Norway trying to set up their game plan around the Swedish goal. We can see them move in from side, trying to position a player at the basket. And now Sweden with a counter-attack, fast break through the pool, trying to goal the waste. In the background for Sweden, but a pass a bit sloppy, dropped. The Norwegian forecheckers immediately in position. Sweden back again, trying to cycle the ball amongst their own players. Probably trying to recover a bit from the fast break. Very exhausting to dive all the way through the pool and then keep going again just with 2 or 3 breaths of air. Norwegian forechecking. Very much anticipating the attack from above there, but Sweden doing a good job locking them up immediately, not giving them too much space to move forward. Down. So, rather unexpectedly slow-paced game so far between those two teams. I mean, it's hefty fighting for the ball, a little bit of back and forth, but so far the teams, Sweden certainly looking for a fast break for a clear lane to the goal of the Norwegians, trying to pull them out a little bit. Norwegian national team very experienced, also very good swimmers, so Sweden certainly doesn't want to give them an opening to break through. They will go all the way in this pool and they will do it fast. So have to be very careful to not give them the edge there. Still using only 2 forwards. We've ended up joining them now from time to time. speeding up the game a bit. Good holding. Referee signs advantage. Advantage seems to be over at the moment, so Norway's still moving in there. Two Swedes coming in from above, but well done. Gedvind, Petkovic keeping the ball on the rise. Ball dropping down and recovered by Sweden. Nina Berggren now yet again going for a counter attack for Sweden. Ramek Litabo trying to hold her off. Elin Strand coming in. Locked up over the goal, ball dropping down. Still in the hands of the Swedish team. So both teams. Oh, nice murder positioning there for Stinedal, waiting for the ball. Norway, quite frankly, willing to give up their defensive position to have more players move outwards. They really trust the forwards, in this case Elisabeth Ose, to bring the ball back to their own ranks. One player, Stinedal, positioned underneath the scrum, trying to punch in as soon as gets a chance, or the ball is dropping down. Yeah, well, we see Norway having some serious troubles to recover the ball efficiently during the first half, but now a nice chance there. Both commentators for the Swedes moving in. Oh, sloppy pass by Norway. Ball back into the Swedish hands. And it's those mistakes that really cost you when you've just been defending for quite a long time and you have trouble regaining possession of the ball. Sweden again marching forward, trying to position themselves in the corner up front. Norway pressing on them, but Sweden doing a really good job keeping the ball in their own hands. Berg again. Alfredsson. Sweden here with very secure gameplay, not giving the Norwegian women the chance to initiate what they want to do. They want to get the ball fast, move over there quickly, have a fast break. It's the way they won the last World Championship. The last European Championship against Germany. Germany was decided by a penalty. So far, defense from Norway not really been tested at this point in time. Just lying down there, using a little bit of air, but yeah, number 12 is chill. And now Sweden moving in for the first time there, but almost drawing back out, not want to risk to give the ball over, hand the ball over to the Norwegian women. Content just having it and waiting for the opportunities. Sweden play a tie yesterday against Denmark, so a triple tie would be an interesting setup at top of the group, most certainly. Making all the other games that have to be played quite interesting because they might be high scoring. But also quite a risky thing to do as a team. But if you think this is your way up in the bracket, to just keep it open and be a conservative team, not trying to go in as much, just have the ball and wait for your opportunities. Yeah. See defenders and forwards. Yes, very passive gameplay from Sweden here. personal guess of mine, they do not want to risk fast breaks from Norway, as they know the Norwegians are very good swimmers and they will use the speed to their advantage. Now we see them moving out, Sweden trying to lock them up, ball dropped forward. Yeah, we see them, they want to go all the way again. Now have to push back, catch some breath. Very rough to get to the Norwegian baskets because the forwards are doing a good job of just keeping them back. So that's why they can't really move in. Also, possibility that the players who are up front, who are playing offense, are quite tired at the point that you can't really exchange that much because the pool is very long, so they only have 2 or 3 players available to go in anyways. That's where they only circle the ball around with 2 players, and if somebody is going to exchange, you miss a player for about 10 to 15 seconds at least, because the pool is 20 meters long. So it's quite hard if you don't have if you don't have excellent stamina at any point to efficiently set up attack patterns over and over again. So now it's halftime between Sweden and Germany, and Sweden here most certainly seems to be content by just nicely circling the ball around the Norwegian basket and not giving that ball back. So we will see if the Norwegian coaching will actually open up the gameplay a bit more, be more aggressive, play faster, while Sweden, yeah, not quite sure what their actual tactic behind is. Maybe they're just content with the 0-0 and the draw, and they want to take the draw with them. But it is quite stretched to hope to score more goals against the weaker teams than Norway, who are usually very efficient in scoring fast break attacks against the lower bracket teams. Showed it in the first game against Canada, against the Canadian women's team, that they are very relentless when it comes to others. So they usually don't give the weaker teams a break. They just go through as soon as they get a chance to do so. So halftime break in this game. So, to be honest, not allowed to talk about during this halftime. Sweden very content circling the ball around on the Norwegian side, on the Norwegian half. Norway having 2 forwards trying to get the ball back, but defenders and goalkeepers helping them out occasionally, but not as aggressive as we know them. Both teams seem to respect the size of the pool quite a lot. So we'll see. Interesting what we can see in the second half. Take a 2-minute break here right now. Alright, welcome back to the second half of the game. Norway versus Sweden. Norway in blue, Sweden in white, female teams. First half, yeah, bit of a slow-paced game there. Norway mostly on the defense, not used to this. Sweden in ball possession, but not doing much with it. Just trying to draw and lure the Norwegians out from their own half, but they certainly didn't seem to want to move out. So it's going to be interesting how this second half, how the team's going to switch up strategies, if they're getting more aggressive, to move out further, if they stay back. Norway in ball possession though, so certainly will try to give Sweden a bit of action here. Yeah, we can see him moving immediately. Nice pass to the other side, but locked up by a Swedish forward. Well done by her. Removing danger. Nicely going in from above. Yet again. Now Sweden with the fast break opportunity, but it's always number 2, Nina Berggren, with the fast breaks, trying to get over to the other side. Oh, nice pass there upwards. You do not see those passes upwards too often. Usually want to go downwards. Now Sweden back doing what they did in the first half. You can always see 1, maybe 2 players on the water, but barely more than that. So you need 2 to 3 players to start a serious attack on a sitting defense. Maybe they're trying to wait for some players who are exchanging. As you can see, Norwegian forwards not moving out anymore, just waiting for them to come close to the goal. So if this is on purpose, Norwegian coaching the decision very much on point. Don't move out at all anymore, just stay back and wait for them to come. They will bring you the ball at some point in time. Or they will go for a certain draw and just do nothing. It's a weird bit of underwater rugby chess that's happening right now. Yeah, now Sweden moving in a bit. Still sticking to the plan, trying to lure the Norwegians out. And we see as soon as Norway is presenting a stronger defense and having the forwards dive to the bottom, Sweden's immediately withdrawing from the Norwegian basket. Now, though, had the defender position for a short time, but the Norwegian defender can get back in position. And we see how far away from the goal they actually are. I know both teams have a lot of physical players, so they have some players that can certainly set a punch there and go in and rip the goalkeeper up. But Norway back in possession, trying to move into the Swedish half. 3.5 minutes played already. Norway now circling the ball. Similar to Sweden, not having a lot of place, but well done here by the Swedish forward, snatching the ball away. It's number 2 Nina Berggren again on the fast break for Sweden. She's doing a lot of back and forth swimming. She's going to be tired of this game. Certainly doing a lot of groundwork for her team, bringing the ball forward and backwards. Berggren still in position, trying to receive the ball. 2 players now positioned, but well done the defender in the first moment. And there's a call by the ref, I guess. Yeah, this the arm in the basket was locked, but the call is against Norway for hitting. Rough play. Okay. Interesting. Sweden moving in. Good position here now, picking up a little bit of pace. Basket half stolen away by Sweden. Can't you get the ball? Being locked up by the Norwegian force, but Sweden can come out on top. The ball on the surface yet again, waiting for the Norwegian forwards to draw them out, have them maybe locked up in the surface ground and pass the ball downwards to get maybe a clear shot at the goal. Norway very calm. Sweden now bringing more players to the bottom, to the pool. Oh, heavy kick from the Norwegian defender to push the ball back upwards with the ball carrier. Ball being locked up and Norway can pass the ball to the middle. Can they initiate a fast break? Nice pass downwards. But yet again a sloppy pass. Little Norwegian women seem to have a little bit of trouble with the big pool here against Sweden as well, not being as close to each other as they used to. Their pass is a bit imprecise. It's not very used to see from the Norwegian women's squad. Usually being praised for a very similar playing style to the men's team. Sweden certainly found a strategy against them that can hold them off for the longest time now. 3/4 played of this game, 7.5 minutes to go. Sweden now with a fast break over the middle. Already 2 players from Norway there to lock them up. Sweden back in the Norwegian half. Kind of hiding the ball behind the back of a player there on the surface. And you can see number 5, Norwegian forward, Elizabeth Ose, just waiting calmly for them to come towards their own goal. Guards for the ball. So we have the scrum on the right side. Emma Wieden trying to get the ball here and just keeping the possession for the away number 12. Stina Nergård trying to get it back. Call by the ref. Again a call against Norway. And the ball. Sweden most certainly aiming for a draw in this game. They've been drawn with Denmark as well. Now there's a timeout by Norway, so 6 minutes to play in this second half. And Sweden certainly seems very content by just drawing with the Norwegians and going for goal difference to move up. Norway still able to claim the #1 seed by just beating Denmark. So Norway not in the most pressing situation to have to win this game. Sweden with a triple draw would certainly position themselves somewhere in between, so it's then between Norway and Denmark to decide who takes the top spot. The other team certainly will drop down to third place though, so very critical game between Norway and Denmark if this game should draw at the end of the second half. But yes, very much not what we're used to from Norway. They're usually very aggressive play style and moving outwards. Players charming to keep Frida in the pool for Norway. Alright, Sweden taking up a bit of space underneath the basket. Players reading for #9, Frida to get back, to get into the pool, but doesn't seem like it so far. Yeah, the Norwegians beat Spain heavily during their game, but yet again, imprecise pass in between two forwards from Sweden. They certainly doing well, just keeping the ball for themselves then. And might have to talk to the Norwegian coach there to get my favorite #9 into the water. Certainly time to do it right now because there is a bit of a break. Foul play apparently by Norway. Sweden keeps possession of the ball. Doesn't seem like there was an exchange by Norway though. But interestingly, to compare this game versus the Sweden-Denmark game from yesterday, where both teams really went very heavily against each other, trying to push for a goal all the time. Surface play by Sweden. Norwegian forwards trying to get possession of the ball, but just two forwards being out there. Elisabeth pretty much alone. Now Sweden moving in. Do they have the edge there or not? Nope. Ball taken away by Norway again. But Norway missing their crucial passing stations, but now have to go back to their own basket again. Ball dropping down. 41 moving in. Casalilia trying to get a bit of an edge for Sweden, but Norway kept the defense up. Now 2v1. Mathian trying to go in from above, trying to rip off the goalkeeper. Quick, nice exchange, but Norwegian defense there. Oh, nice pass underneath. But well read though by the Norwegian defense, and the forwards always there to pick them up, help out the defenders. I mean, the Norwegian defense is really strong. They're used to playing against Germany, they're used to playing in Colombia, they won against those teams, so those needle sting attacks are nice, but they have to bring a second wave, a third wave to really open up those defenses. Sloppy pass. Players have to turn around, always taking away momentum from a team. If you have to turn around, get the ball, you lose a straight path to goal. Interference by the Finn. And moving in again, Tien trying to force the hand of the Norwegians, but locked up immediately. Surface scrum already back in the hands of Sweden. Call by the ref. Now. Alright. Holding called now against Sweden. What will Norway do? 2 minutes to play. Will we see some heavy offense by Norway? Is it actually in the middle of the pool? Alright, there seems to be a timeout. Yeah, we are waiting for Frida. Bartelus, and yeah, stop passing to your opponents. It's always a good way to keep the ball in your own team. I already mentioned very sloppy passing here from the Norwegian women during this game, so they seem a bit unconcentrated. Timeout now coming to an end. Forward. Try and move in. 3 players coming in from above. Pass downwards. Now Sweden with 2 forwards in the way, trying to keep them off as best as they can. We're still positioned underneath the basket, trying to keep up. Otzen trying to take away the space from Sweden, but Sweden locking them up, pushing them to the surface, tying them up in scrums. It's really not the game Norway wants to play, but Norway also having serious troubles here, moving in, but now a little bit of an opportunity from above. Goalkeeper in place, but the ball cannot come down to her teammate, and already being picked up by Sweden. 3 Norwegians here trying to recover the ball. Yeah, the players now locking the ball up. So Sweden apparently very content with just having a draw. Norway maybe not so much now, trying to move in, having 2 players available, but Sweden, so many players in between them and the goal, and they cannot really move in. Pass again, lead the ball, trying to go in 3 versus 1. Again, Norway really has to rip the ball. They're just locking it up. They don't even want to play the ball. They don't want to pass it out. They don't want to move forward. They just want to keep the clock running down. 32 seconds, and maybe now fast break opportunity to the goal. Play in position, but the ball again knocked out of the player's hands. Lidebo cannot deliver the ball. Oh no, we're moving in. Good opportunity from the side in the last seconds. 10 seconds to go. Oh, locked up by the goalkeeper. Well, an effort very well done by Sweden. Maybe the best scoring opportunity in the entire game, but coming back in from above, trying to go in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Sport dropping down. Can't you pull her up? the game is over. Yeah, maybe the best stretch we've seen from Norway in the last 30 seconds of the game. Certainly, apparently they have some power left. What an excitingly unexciting game. Norway, very much not what we're used to seeing from them. A lot of missed passes, not recovering the ball properly. Sweden being more than content to just keep the ball within their own ranks and just occasionally trying to attack the Norwegian goal. Most certainly not to lose the ball and risk a fast break against them, countering the Norwegian strength. And so we've pretty much seen two teams who perfectly countered each other during this game. Yeah, resulting in an exciting 0-0 here. All right, yeah. So the group now heavily contested. So the game between Denmark and Norway now, very much a deciding game in this group. Austria also has to play their games today against Spain, I think, coming up next. So we will see what will happen in this group in a couple of minutes.
Oh, so great game today. For the audience, can you just tell us your name and your position?
My name is Emma, and I'm a goalie.
And my name is Therese, and I'm a goalie too.
Perfect. So I know that Emma, you are here on 1 day's.
Yes. It feels great. Yes.
Did you have time to get the team and?
Yes, I have been on a few camps, and so I know these guys. But then I was lucky because I already had a ticket to Stockholm from where I live in the north of Sweden. So I just packed my fins and then went.
That's amazing. And how did you just had today?
About this game, it was really fun, but I don't know. I don't recognize Norway as when we meet them for other competitions. So I don't know. We had a lot of go. I'm satisfied. I think we play well.
Yes,
and
I'm
we played
so
more
happy.
together this game than the last game. So
Perfect.
we're satisfied.
Thank you very much. Thank you.